Good morning, everyone. Good morning to our Philippine team. And of course, good evening to the rest of us here. Welcome to our first Crypto 101 training. Okay, but of course, since we are all part of video wealth sharing, of course, that is the majority of our discussion today. But of course, we want you to understand cryptocurrency in depth, more on cryptocurrency. Okay, but of course, I'm not the one speaking for today. My task is to introduce our speaker. Of course, everybody knows him, but for our new team members, if you if you were able to see all our videos, those are our trainings way back on our few years in crypto space. So we hope we could bring back that energy or vibes in our community now. We are going into that. Okay, so first thing, thank you very much for all our team leaders that are here. Thank you for inviting your team to attend our training for today. And thank you for coming early. Okay, so let me share my screen for us to begin with. Okay, so everybody call him Doc Toms. So just for us to have a little background of Dr. Tom. So Dr. Tom Academia is a doctor of dental medicine. Can you imagine a dental medicine but now is into cryptocurrency? Because as what he always says before, a doctor could be a businessman, but a businessman could not be a doctor. Okay, so that is his edge. Now, during his younger years, he is a national varsity tennis champion in 1991 UAAP, that's back in the Philippines. And he started his MLM ventures in 1999 and became a business regulatory setup consultant since then. He started website and software architectural design in 2003 with a partner programmers in India. That is why he is really very passionate into cryptocurrency. Now, he was also engaged in Forex in 2005 and started trading cryptocurrency way back in 2014 up to present. And during his early years in cryptocurrency, he was he was even featured in the network marketing for Facebook in 2014 edition. So this is him. And because of his fashion into the technology and fashion into crypto space, in 2014, okay, this is where he began with his cryptocurrencies and has since gained expertise in spot trading, margin trading, derivatives, and even into DeFi trading. His ability to build communities within the crypto space resulted in a community that generated an impressive 250 million plus in sales for his organization. And additionally, he completed the FinTech or Financial Technology program at the University of Oxford, UK. This is an online program of University of Oxford in 2018. 2018, yeah. Because of his passion, he wants to learn more about the technology, about blockchain and all of this. That is why he even studied financial technology. And he was even invited as a panelist at the Coin Advice Blockchain Conference in March 2019 in Pattaya, Thailand. So he is one of the panelists during the conference. And he was also a member of 101 blockchains and attended training for certified enterprise blockchain professional. Okay, that is why all his knowledge in cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, he is very passionate to share it to the community. So guys, without any further ado, let me give you the screen to our speaker for today, Dr. Tom Academia.
Okay, again, thank you, and let's begin. So cryptocurrency, a blockchain technology, a decentralized community. So disclaimer again, this presentation is not intended to serve as an investment advice. The content provided here is for informational purposes only. The presenter is not accountable for any outcomes related to your investments, trades, or purchases. All cryptocurrency movements involve risks. It is crucial to fully understand these risks. We recommend that all attendees conduct their own research before deciding to participate in any available cryptocurrency activities in the market. Topic of discussions: DYOR sharing, DSJ exchange, financial markets, option trading, capital trade, and leadership. Let's start with DYOR sharing. So DYOR sharing is an investment group helping millions of people escape poverty. So guys, this is one of the most powerful thing that I read about DYOR sharing. So from here, they do blockchain technology, contract trading, digital currency trading, and sharing economy. This is also their legal documents here in the US. So as you could go to investment advisor public disclosure, BG Wealth is an investment advisor firm. So they also certificate of document of the Office of the Secretary of State of Colorado, as you could see here, and they put at $70 million of shares. Okay. Then you could also check this on the website. You could do online, as you could see here. Then let's talk about DSJ Exchange. Again, who is DSJ Exchange? So founded in April 2022 by Karen Sandler, a former Argos engineer. DSJ Exchange has licenses operating permits more than 30 countries, regions around the world, including the US Security Exchange License, the Australia ASIC License, the Monetary Authority of Singapore MAS, the Dubai Financial Services Authority, the Central Bank of Bahamas, and also their companies is surrounded with Morgan Stanley, IBM, PayPal, Fortim, Amazon, Google, Binance, and DSJ Exchange serves millions of users around the world. By February 18, 2023, the 24-hour trading volume of DSJ Exchange already reached to $109 million. As you could see here, guys, if you want to check the DSJ Exchange platform, it's already hitting. This is the legal documents from Security Exchange Commission, as you can see here. They started with $100 million value. You could check this online also. And they also have a certificate of good standing at the Office of Secretary of State of the State of Colorado. They also put in 90 million shares. Then you could check here. The volume that they trade per day is already 1.6 billion. So guys, we have to pay attention on this one. So this is very important. Why? Why we are making money? Why we have a 99.6% winning rate? There's always a why. Is this a scam? People are saying why you didn't lose. There's one guy keep on asking me why BG doesn't lose during the trade. What is the kind of trading they do? They do spot, they do futures, or they do leverage or marginal trading. We need to understand this very well. Because if not, everything is only taking for granted. We have a situation last 3 days ago, but everybody get paid. So we need to understand this, okay? So 10 years partnership, visual sharing, and DSJ exchange. They have this letter already. Again, they are already running for 3 years and 6 months. 4 years to be exact by August 1 of 2026. They're operating 4 years already with DSJ exchange. What do you mean by this? They have another 6 years in the making. Guys, are you willing to make money with BG DSJ exchange? You have to ask yourself also, especially for those who are new members and for those who are in the company since I started July of 7 of 2025. Guys, this is the time to make money. Okay? Then financial markets. Why I'm sharing this to you guys? I want you to understand very well. Do we have a future in BG World Sharing? So what is the size? Okay, let's talk about this. For financial market, forex, stocks, metals, and crypto. You know, guys, when I started crypto 2014, that was my first visit in here in the US. I was introduced by crypto. I told myself I could make millions of dollars. Really, I make millions of dollars. I also lose millions of dollars because that's how the market is. It's up and down. But because we will learn how to handle this, how to understand, then this is my second time to make another $1 million in the making. Let's talk about forex. According to Bank for International Settlements, there are $9.6 trillion per day in forex. Let's talk about stocks. Stocks is already a 106.53 trillion. This is based on World Bank Group of 2024. Let's talk about metals also. The market cap of metals when the price of gold was sky high, soar high, it was 35 trillion. Now it's 26 trillion. Ask yourself, are we in a $1 trillion industry? Of course, cryptocurrency now is a $2.6 trillion industry, $170 billion volume per day. There is always a question. How can we leverage on this market? What are the tools we're gonna need or we're gonna use to leverage the market? There's only one tool, BG Wealth Sharing. As you could see here, when BG doing the options trading, they always do Bitcoin. So according to cryptocurrency, the highest volume per day is Bitcoin. It's 57.4% a day. That's almost $70 billion a day. There's always a big question again. How can we leverage the market? And the market of crypto, it is a 7 days a week, 24/7. That's why we trade 7 days a week. What if crypto will be like forex? Can you be a millionaire in the next 6 years in BG? Of course, yes. We are just baby 2.6 trillion. What if crypto will be like stocks? Can we be a millionaire in the next 6 years? Again, yes. What if crypto will be like metals? Again, guys, we are too young. Crypto is too young, guys. It could go 100, 200, 300 trillions or 500 trillions. That's why I love crypto. That's why I love BG. So options trading, we talk about options trading. Because right now, when the market is down, somebody asked me again, hey, why BG keep on winning? Which the market is bullish, is bearish. Why BG is not losing money when in fact the market is down? So options trading has a different style of trading. Options trading involves buying or selling contracts that grant the right but not the obligation to buy or sell an underlying asset like crypto and stocks. At a specific price is a strike price within a set time frame. There is an expiration date. So what BG do, what options trading do is only a 1 minute trade. These derivatives allow investors to speculate on market moves, generate income, and or hedge risk. So when you say about call options, give the buyer the right to buy an asset at the strike price, usually utilized when expecting prices to rise. So you don't need to wait for 1 hour. You don't wait for the whole day. You only wait for 60 seconds. Then you could also reverse the market. We call it the put options. Give the buyer the right to sell an asset at the strike price is typically used when expecting the prices to fall. If there is a volatility of the market, there is also a delay of the signal, as we experience in the copy paste trading. So that is options trading. So we are not bothered in the market if the market goes down. Okay? So capital trade, I say this capital trade because we are basing on our income on a weekly or on a monthly basis based on our capital trade. Because we need to understand what we're going to do with our capital trade. You don't need to put in a lot of money, but at least you know how much you're going to make if you want to make $5,000 or $10,000. Okay? A copy paste confirm, copy paste confirm. So again, no trade, no income. If you cannot trade, there is no income. So BG Wealth sharing is not promising anything. DSJ is also not promises anything. As long as the only promise is just follow my signals. Okay? So capital trade. Let's talk about capital trade. The trade amount, okay? 100% trade volume must be traded to avoid 20% penalty. For example, you put in an amount on the trading wallet, you need to trade that 100%. Then the exposure per trade is 1% of the 100%, meaning to say it's also very safe. If you have 100%, only 1% will be traded. 99% is just in your wallet as backup. Imagine that, guys. How safe and secure our trading strategy. So 2 trades per day for regular user, a profit of 50 to 60% per month depends on the result of the trading profits. 3 trades per day for senior manager, a profit of 75 to 80% per month depends on the result of the trading profits. That is the trade amount. Okay. Then we talk about dynamic signals. We call this bonus trade. So for new deposit, you will receive a dynamic signals. For referrals also, if you want to build your team. And also, you will receive 4 bonus trade per day if qualified. Then we have also the recovery trade. So what is this recovery trade? If, for example, the first trade lose or not gaining, or we lose the trade, there will be a second trade. The first trade will be 1%. If the first trade is losing, then there will be a second trade. If second trade is losing 3% of the capital, then there is another third trade, 9%. Then if the third trade will be losing, then there will be a fourth trade. That will be 27%. If the fourth trade will be losing, there will be a fifth trade, 81%. Then, if you lose, BG Wealth Sharing will guarantee your capital. They will inject again if there is losses of your capital trade. But based on our experience, we only do the second trade. First trade, loss. Second trade, we win. So there is a lot of chances again that it could go to 3 trades. Remember, the market is volatile. So we need to understand this. If not, then don't join. Okay? So this is the recovery trade. Then, of course, the last part, the most controversial or the most important thing is the withdrawal token. So we need to understand this because mostly the first time they want to withdraw, they don't understand what token. So basically, guys, we need to familiarize about this. It's either you choose USDT TRC20 wallet address. This will depend on Miss Elena, or you use Ethereum wallet address. The minimum withdrawal is $35. For those new members, put in, for example, $1,000, they make $100 just to try the withdrawal. You could do so, but you need to pay the penalty of 20%. No problem. So that you will feel that there is a withdrawal. Okay? That is the capital trade. No trade again, no income. You need to be familiarized about this. Okay? Then capital trade amount. Let's talk about this. So 300 is the minimum. You will get 5% as a new member and 5% for the referral. But again, there is no bonus trade. So basically, I don't recommend this one. But if worse comes to worse, you could do so. Okay? The second is the 500 USDT. You get 5% as the new member. Referral, you get 5%. Then 6 bonus trade for dynamic signal or bonus trade. For the referral, you get 6 bonus trade. Guys, this is very important between the 300 and the 500. The 500 is the qualification requirement for the third permanent signal. Okay, I'll just give you an idea. If you started 300, for example, you have a friend started at 300 initial deposit, That is not a requirement for the third permanent signal. If you have third signal, you could have a profit a minimum of 75 to 80% a month once you qualify. Then, again, for 1,000, 1,000 is also good because as a referral, you will get 10% bonus and 12 bonus trades. I call this as a booster income because 1,000 is not much. If money is not a problem, then you go for 10,000. So this area, I call this a booster income. More than one direct in a month for 1,000 USDT, you will get 16 bonus trades. So why we call it a booster income? In traditional way, a booster income is you need to put in $20,000, $30,000 personal money to make more money. In DSJ, you only start with 1,000. Now, again, in my slides, how to become a millionaire in 1 year. There is on my slides. Okay. Strategy. Visual sharing, DSJ exchange since 2022. Copy paste confirm, options trading. Volume of 1 billion, 24-hour volume. 2 trades per day, 50% profit per month, regular BG users. 3 trades per day, 75% profit per month, senior manager user. Let's start with this strategy. This strategy is a 12-month strategy. We only start with 500, okay? As you can see here, we start January of 2026. We started with 500, okay? There is a multiplier of 1.5%. What do you mean by 1.5%? We did not calculate the compounded every trade because it's a little bit complication. This is just a simplified calculation. Okay? Estimate simplified calculation. So 500 times 1.5, this is equivalent to 50% profit per month. That will generate 750 USDT in 30 days. So next month, your capital amount is already 750. Times 1.5 multiplier, that will be 1,125. Now, again, we need to leverage our risk on the second month. What we're going to do, withdraw your capital. That is 500 USDT. Then from third month, okay, let's go. Up to 7 months or 9 months. This way, you already plan when to withdraw. For example, from September 9, you withdraw this, 10,000. Sorry, your capital is 10,000. How much you going to withdraw on the next 30 days? Of course, 50%, that's 5,000. I will just tell you how I started in BG. I started $500. Now, I already withdraw $20,000. My capital trade right now is $10,000. Imagine that, guys. So this is already happening. This one is already happening, especially to me. Okay? Since I am a senior manager, I could make from my 10,000, 7,500 to $8,000. Now, if you have more patience in 1 year, how much money do you have? 36,000. Now, you create how much monthly income you want. That is based on 500 USDT. What if you are a privileged guy? You could afford $1,000 because $1,000 is a booster income. You don't need too much of that. You need the 1,000. Let's check the 1,000. Okay, again. Okay. On the second month, this is already your capital. Then you withdraw on the second month your trade capital, $1,000. Again, you choose from 7 months, you already have 9,492. In the next 30 days, you can make 4,500 or $5,000. Right. What if you have a lot of patience? You withdraw here. Another 30 days, your money will be, you could withdraw $16,000. What if you go up to 12 months? Now, again, guys, how you become a millionaire in 1 year and you already withdraw your capital. But again, no trade, no income. Let's do the mathematics. Okay? There's always a big question. How can be me a millionaire in 1 year when I withdraw my capital after 60 days? Okay? Let's see here. Times 1, x. Again, 72,000. If you put in 2,000, it will be 144,000. You just use this pattern. When you put in 3,000 times 3, that is 216,000. When you put in 4,000 times 4, that is 288,000. When you put in 5,000, then times 5, that is 360,000. When you put in 7,000, you're already half millionaire. When you put in 9,000, that is 648,000. When you put in $10,000 times 10, that is 720,000. Guys, you do this mathematics. Maybe I'm wrong. But this is already happening to me as the capital of 500. You also calculate on the daily basis. Please do not ask me, guys. Hey, how to calculate like this, guys? You are also responsible about your money when you are joining BGWell. Nobody is responsible. Even though somebody referred to you, you are the one who is responsible about your money. That is why we need to change the way we think, change the way we make money. You need to calculate. Okay? So build your community. This is also a booster when you want to build your community. There's always a meaning of community. If Facebook doesn't have a community, can Facebook be a billion-dollar company? If Google don't have a search community, can Google be a billion-dollar company? If YouTube don't have a community, can YouTube be a billion-dollar company? Ask yourself, guys. Because when you build your community, people will say, if the company will close down, I will be responsible. Of course, you want to make money, you will be responsible in the right way. Because they always pointing on your sponsor. They never even say thank you to you. If there is a problem, they always point at you. If they make money, they forget you already. Guys, you have to say thank you whoever invited you here in our Zoom. You have to say thank you to them. Why you have you are in a BG community. So let's understand about build your community. Okay. Position, team size, bonus, minimum salary, promotion, reward. Level 1. If you could have a 5 direct, you will be a level 1. You will have a minimum salary of $30 times 3. 3 times payment in 1 month. 9, 19, 29. And also a one-time promotion reward. I think, guys, if you understand the business, why you build your community, you will understand. Very easy to build. Why is it there are a lot of people in BG, they could build level 1 in 1 day, 2 days. On our team, the fastest I think is 3 days. 3 days, 4 days. They're already level 1. Why? Because they know the importance of community. Then level 2 is based on you have to have a 2 direct and 25 total team users. You have a salary of 150 times 3, that's $450 a month. Then a promotion reward of 300. Then level 3, you need to have 3 direct level 1, total 125 team users. You have a salary of 500 times 3, that's 1,500, and a promotion reward of 800. Then level 4, you need to have a 4 direct level 1 with a total of 500 team users. You will have a salary of 1,200 per payday times 3, that's 3,600, and a 2,000 promotion reward. Guys, I think this is a very, very achievable concept. This one, as long as you understand how to build the community. Then level 5, you need to have 5 directs, level 1, and 1,000 team users. You will have a salary of 2,400 payday times 3, that is almost 7,200. Then you get a $5,000 promotion reward. Then level 6, level 7, there's a lot of people already have level 5, level 6, level 7 here. Then there's a one guy, level 8. Then this one will be continued. Guys, do you think we could go for level 11 and level 12? Later on, we will know. We will understand if we could build level 12. Okay, as you could see here, this one is achievable. So once you are level 5, level 4, we need to have a personal development about leadership because you already have a lot of responsibility on this part. For me, responsibility is okay as long as you are making good money. Correct. How much more if you do level 7? How much more if you do level 8? Okay, so we need to understand this also. This is very easy, simple way, but it's not easy to do. Okay. Then this is the third signal. This is what I'm talking about. If you want to rank up, or if you want the third signal, you must learn the minimum 500 USDT. If not, you will waste one leaders of you because they are counting on the direct. They are not counting on down the line. Direct. It must be direct. Okay? This is so easy. 1, 5, 25. Okay? Then, again, guys, there are already 590 million crypto users globally. If you know Binance, Binance has already almost 300 million users. What is the target of DG Wealth? 1 million users by 2026. So 590 million crypto users globally. You could check this under per country. India is growing in BG. China, I don't know yet in BG. United States is number three. Vietnam is growing. Pakistan is growing, and also Philippines. Basically, Philippines is the top four cryptocurrency around the globe. It's easy to buy crypto in the Philippines. There's a lot of Filipinos who's making money in crypto. These are one of the countries that has a lot of crypto users. So it's not hard to build BG globally. Basically, in our team, we already have more than 10 countries joining in our team in crypto movers. So I'm also very thankful to those leaders who extend in UK, Australia, some in Dubai, in Philippines, in Cayman Island, in Canada, and some other part of the world. So guys, do we have a chance to be a millionaire? Yes, of course. There are just 500,000 users in BG. There are 590 million crypto users globally. Imagine that. Of course, as long as we keep on sharing. Okay? So where to buy, sell crypto? Guys, this will be, we also have a training about this. You don't need to worry about how to fund your DSJ exchange, how to buy and sell your crypto. Basically, it's very easy as long as you are open to learn. Okay? You could go to Coinbase, Uphold, SafePal, or you could also go to CoInvest, Crypto.com, Global Transact, MoonPay, Coins.ph in the Philippines, Gcash, Binance, or Mercurio. You could buy and sell here. Because mostly of us, it's hard to buy USDT. No. As long as you do research, you open an account, you could buy. Okay, you don't need to worry about this. It's up to you. If you have time to learn, we will train you to open this one. So how to get started? Okay, a new URL will be published from time to time. Please check the latest in the notification group. So get the invitation link from your sponsor. If the link could not be opened, go directly to the URL like the dsj933.com. Make sure you have the DSJ ID of your sponsor. Then Bonchat, download the Bonchat, join the server ID. This is the new server ID. Okay, don't forget about this one, because if you use the old one, you cannot go in. You cannot add Elena and Stephen. Create an account and add Elena03 and Stephen03. Reply to the questions being asked by Elena and Professor Stephen. Take note of the date given to you for your additional signal schedule. So guys, this is the most important thing here. The bond chat and your DSJ exchange. You could not make money if one of these is you don't have an account. So you have to be familiarized on how to register. By registering, you need to practice. You don't just take it for granted. You just do one time, then do another time when the time comes up when you sign up a person. You need to be familiarized. Familiarization, it will only take you less than 20 minutes. You don't need to take hours to familiarize, as long as you want to learn. Okay? This is very important. The bond chat and the DSJ exchange. Okay? So develop the market, build the market team. I just want to share with you guys about this develop the market and build the market team. First is share the project. If you don't want to share the project, you cannot leverage the time. Share the project with everyone around you. Actively develop the market. Again, if there is no community in Facebook, Facebook is not a $1 billion company. And share the project. You could bring extra income to your friends, and you could also get the market bonuses. Sharing the project can help you and your friends earn more than your current monthly salary. That is what happened to me. I built the community slowly, slowly. I started 500. Now my account is already $10,000. I did not never put in $10,000 because of the bonus rate. Second is the income analysis. Share the project income. A single investment of 2,000 USDT can easily earn more than 1,500 USDT per month for life. Yes, it could happen. Cost analysis. One-time investment, lifelong benefits, investment amount, minimum 300 USDT. There is a lot of people doing the 300 USDT. So that more people have the opportunity to participate. You do not need tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of USDT, allowing you to give yourself a chance to try with low cost. This is already happening in Wealth DSJ. Risk analysis. Lead by professional team with a scientific planning method and a success rate. You could double your principal within 40 days, forming a zero-cost, zero-risk investment situation. This is already happening in DYOR. Me alone, it's happening to me. Mutual assistance and cooperation. Help each other and succeed together. With the help of BG team's profit planning, various market bonuses, and excellent team, you can further improve yourself or pass this mutual assistance to others, gaining more connections. That is why they call it BG Wealth sharing. If you share, you could help a lot of people. You could also make more money. Okay? So our next topic will be about DSJ economy. What is blockchain technology, crypto wallet, centralized and decentralized exchange, personal development, and leadership. Especially you want to make $10,000, $20,000 a month. So these are the topics that we will discuss for the whole year round. If you attended on our training, this is what we're going to do. Then on the personal development and leadership, we will also do this once our team will be making $5,000, $10,000, or $20,000 a month. Are you willing to attend, guys? Are you still excited to make money in the US? Okay. So you could succeed in life. You should start hunting your goals like a lion. You could not soar with the eagles as long as you hang out with the turkeys. The wolf is a powerful spirit guide teaching us to trust our instinct and find our own path. So I hope, guys, you learned something today. We will have more training in the future. And also, thank you very much for your time, guys. If you have a little bit questions, we will entertain and have a nice day. Thank you so much for your time.